Anyways, by the way, I'm recording now. Welcome, everybody. We're not foreplay. We had not
The extra layer
foreplay.
guild.
The Extra Layer Guild. For now, we are the Extra Layer Guild, or the Handlers Guild,
Nice.
or whatever Brandon comes up with. Brandon, you're in charge of the name, all right?
Yeah, because
Handler's good.
apparently my
That
names
sounds
aren't good enough.
Your name's a great. What was it? Ashes of Phoenix.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool.
That's a good name. But anyways, name to be determined. I am Bradley Overrated. This is. Well, you guys can introduce yourself. What do you guys want to be
Yep.
called? This is our
Hi,
first
I'm
episode.
Brandon. Yep, I'm Brandon. Brad's friend.
You can call me Al.
Okay, Al, that's great. I was expecting Dagron personally because that's what you go by online, but
I am Allie Dagron.
Ali Dagron. All right, and today we have a very exciting discussion. We're going to talk about video game addiction and what games we're addicted to. Brandon, I think I can speak for you when I say that Slay the Spire is the most addicting game of all time, and I hate my life because of it.
Oh yeah, I don't know the longest amount of time that I've not played Slay the Spire is probably less than a month since I started playing it.
Really? A
Yeah.
month?
Uh-huh.
You've been playing it every single month, basically.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that came out in
It-
2019.
I was
Oh,
gonna
wow.
say it's got that much content to it that you can just
No,
keep
it has
playing
that
Oh, it
much
does.
addiction factor, is what it has.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
well, I
just-
might be screwed in this category.
Well, that's not true, Allie, because we put in like hundreds of hours into Blitzball.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, Final
Yeah.
Fantasy X. I mean, how many times have you put... how many times has Titus, Did you even play with Titus? I always kicked him off my team because I always thought he was OP.
Yeah,
If I remember correctly, I think he was on my team for a while, but then I think eventually he did get kicked off. It was like all these different random people on my team,
Right. But no,
if
Slay
I
the
remember
Spire
correctly.
came out in 2019. I introduced
I've
Brandon
never played
to
it.
Yeah, I know. That's a good thing. I introduced Brandon to it, and ever since then, we have been playing it. I still play it on occasion. My wife plays it on occasion. So we all
Sounds like a
still...
trap.
It is a trap. It is a trap. It's so stupid and simple, but it is addicting, the amount of strategy that goes behind this. It's a card-based game, right? It's this roguelike card-based game, and you just basically try to get through 3 acts and just fight your way and survive, and you pick your cards. But
Cards,
it's
huh?
so genius. It's so genius because like Brandon plays entirely different than the way I play. I would never in 1,000 years play the way Brandon plays, but somehow Brandon makes it work, and somehow I make it work. And so we compare strategies, and then the community got online and they modded the whole thing, right?
Oh.
So now we can do multiplayer, and Brandon and I have been doing multiplayer.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
actually, that
fun.
sounds fun.
It's amazing, and it's been 4 years now, and we still play the game. My Megan, she's beaten all Act 20s, I think now. She's on Act 20 with all 4 characters now, Brandon.
Yeah, Ascension 20.
Yeah, Ascension 20, that's what it is. And it's just, there was actually, Al, you want to hear how addicting this game was?
Sure.
They actually got on Twitter and tried to start a petition to the company to make the game less fun because people were playing it too much.
Nice.
Are you joking?
No, this was a real thing.
Oh, man. Just don't get on and play it if it's such an issue.
But that's what we're talking about, is gaming addiction and the games we're addicted to. Take, for example, you guys have been
Throw it away
playing...
in the trash. Problem solved.
That's right. You guys have been playing Valheim, right?
Oh.
Yeah, how's that for
Yes.
gaming addiction? I look at that game and go, that's fun, and I'm doing your strategy. I'm like, I'm never playing this game. They asked me to, but I'm not going to.
That's a good strategy.
Is it addicting?
It's a trap, too. Yes.
How long have you
For
been...
me.
Tell me about it. How long have you been playing Valheim now?
I don't know.
That
Too
doesn't-
long.
Too long. Have you been playing for over a year?
It hasn't been a year.
How long has it been that you estimate then?
I'm gonna say since November of last year. So what
Okay.
is that? 5 months?
5,
4
6...
or 5 months. That seems
That's
about right.
when I joined, right?
Yeah, but
You guys
you
played before
joined.
that.
Yeah, not for long though.
Okay.
We started on a different server, and then we had to do the huge upgrade, which kicked us off of that world and brought us into the new one. We basically had to start over again. I had just barely like built my house in the old one. So, yeah, you came around right
Well,
shortly after we basically just started,
Okay.
for the
I
most
just
part.
like I've seen a little bit of it, but I don't know what makes it addicting though. Like, why do people play this game for 4 or 5 months or a year? Because my friend, I have another friend that plays the game, and he's been playing for a year since they released or whatever it is.
Um, I'm a very creative person, and I like to build things. Um, like take Age of Empires for an example. Like, I didn't really care to go around and slaughter everyone. I was more of the person that just liked to sit in my happy little town and make my happy little thing, like make my town nice and functional. So when I get into Valheim, it's kind of the same thing. It's like I just want to build things and make them look nice and make it feel like it's like an actual home. And look, I can go and do some farming and then on the side of things, if I get bored of that, it's like, hey, I'm gonna go kill some things, kill some monsters. It's a good time.
Right, right. Well, Brandon
Yeah.
doesn't build things though, so I don't know what Brandon's doing because I
It's
saw his
it's
home,
not.
He likes
Brandon.
to
Your
kill
home is
things.
trash, Brandon. Your home is
For,
trash.
I
You need to get on
I
yeah,
that.
fixed
for
his home up.
me, for me, it's not addictive, but I do enjoy it. Like, I think I would play it once all the way through and then be done.
I can
Is
see
it
that.
beatable?
I don't
Yes.
know.
Yes, it
You,
is. There's
there,
a final boss and
so
everything. I've
so
been told.
there's an end dragon, is what you're saying.
Yes.
That's another that's another big one. Minecraft is huge.
Yes, it is.
I
That's
have
another trap.
yeah, I have over 1,000 hours logged into Minecraft. I'll admit.
I don't even want to look to see how many hours I've got on that thing.
Yes, because you were playing that every
Another
single
another
day,
creative outlet for me.
right?
Those are my traps, or where anything I can go into and just do
Build
my
and
own
design
thing.
what you want.
Yes,
I can see that.
exactly.
Can't
Yep.
really do that.
Well, Brandon, what addictive video game outside of Slay the Spire have you played? I mean, I know you really like Civilization.
Yeah, so any 4X games. So for me, the thing that I play video games for mostly is to make interesting, informed decisions. And so Slay the Spire, like every single fight, every single card reward is an interesting decision you can make. And same with Civilization. So those are the ones that suck me in the most.
Okay.
The ones where he can use his brain.
Yep.
Oh, so you don't
Because
want to
he's a
play.
smarty.
So you don't want to try Hello Kitty Cruises with me, then, is what you're saying?
I don't know what the gameplay is like, but I imagine it's not making interesting decisions.
I mean, you get
More like random decisions.
you don't make any decisions. Well, I
No.
guess that's not true. You get to choose whether or not you want to go to the right or to the left on the race
Oh.
course. It's a racing game. It, it's very exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely branch out into racing and action type games, but that's just on occasion.
All right, I've got some really good addiction games that I'm going to talk about. Brandon, first
I'm
one.
sure you have a bunch,
I have
Brad.
a ton. I have a ton. That's right. I have a literal buttload. First of all, shooters. I can't believe you guys don't play shooters, but Splatoon, Brandon. Splatoon.
Yeah, I mean, I play when other people are playing, but I can't get into it by myself.
I got really into the first Splatoon. I think I put 500 hours into the first one. I think I put about 400 hours into the second one. And then I don't have enough time
Wow.
to get really into the third one, but I love Splatoon 3. I think it's a really well done game, and it's a ton of fun. Also, if you remember, Allie, the original Halo for the Xbox,
Oh yeah.
I used to play that all the time. And
Oh, I
Lindsay and
know.
would just
Yeah.
play through the entire campaign all the time. For a game that only has 10 missions in it, I think I've logged in almost 500 hours into that single game, just playing the campaign.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did like the sword. Sword was fun.
Yeah. I don't
The
think...
problem with me in shooter games is I feel like I have to dedicate more time. into them
I don't think
because
the
my
energy sword,
friends.
by the way, was in the first one. I think that's in Halo 2.
I was just gonna say I think that was Halo 2. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're right. But like as far as shooters go, I feel like I have to put more time into it because I do have a lot of friends that play shooter games and they also have a lot more time than me.
Yep.
So I get on there and I'm just like, I'm at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the crazy thing
Like,
about this is, despite all that time I played on Halo, the most addicting shooter I've ever played was not that. It was Rainbow Six Siege.
oh, I was gonna guess Dirge of Cerberus, but keep going.
No, oh gosh, not even close. I like the game though. No,
I like the story.
Yeah, right.
I
The story's
it
fine.
filled you in on some things, but anyway, sorry.
Absolutely. No.
Continue.
When I looked, the last time I checked on Rainbow Six Siege on the Xbox, mind you, I said I put in about 850 hours into that game
Dang.
for a shooter. Yes, 850 hours. But my friends and I played that, I think, for 5 straight years, just on and off for 5 years. And it was just, and I think that's the thing that makes games addicting, right? It's the friends that you're playing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't think I could ever get into Valheim if I didn't have a group or a community. Or same thing with Minecraft. If I wasn't playing with my wife, I don't think I would be that into Minecraft. But when you're playing it with somebody, I always feel like there's something new to do then.
Like bug 'em.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Or say, hey, you're not doing that right. Just kidding. Just kidding. I would never.
Other games that I think I've gotten really addicted to. Oddly enough, Tetris. I got really into Tetris.
When we were younger, for
When I
sure.
was younger, I beat Tetris on the NES, and I felt very accomplished for that, 'cause that was not
Again,
easy
doesn't surprise me.
for a kid. And then Tetris 99 was pretty fun, and I would have gotten into that until I realized I'm not good at Tetris anymore, and that I suck. All these years I thought I was good, and then I watched people play that game, and no, I'm trash. Let's go figure.
That's your downfall, is watching other people
Watch
play.
other people that
feeling-
are actually good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I have another big one. I think all three of us can admit we've all been addicted to this game. Actually, I'm
Oh.
going to see if you can guess it. All right, I'm just going to give you what platform it's on, and I bet you can guess it right away. You ready, Brandon? You ready?
Yep. Ready.
All right.
Oh no.
It's on the GameCube. Go.
It's the
Smash Bros.
There you
That's
go.
what
That's
it
it.
for me.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Super Smash
okay.
Bros. Melee, baby.
Yep.
Tell me you didn't try to get every single trophy in that game. Do the 100-man brawl. Do the adventure mode. Do the classic mode. Do all of it. All-star mode. Tell me you didn't
I
try to do that.
actually never owned a GameCube, but I played it so much at other people's houses and stuff that I definitely put a lot of hours into it.
Who was your character?
Oh yeah, that matters.
Oh man,
It was-
let's see.
You already know mine, I would think.
I want to say Brawl was Marth, or Melee was Marth, I'm pretty
I was
sure.
gonna say, you always pick a Fire Emblem character, and then until Ganondorf, you decided to roll with him.
Yeah, now it's Ganondorf.
Ganondorf.
Allie's, gosh, Allie did really like Link,
Yep.
so I think Allie went with Link.
Always.
Okay, well,
Okay,
who
not
was
always.
my character?
Most of the time.
Who was my character?
Oh, Brad's character.
Other than
You
all
like
of them.
Kirby. I know, because like...
I got really good with all of them. But I
Yeah.
definitely, I had two of them that I actually did really.
I was gonna guess Jigglypuff, but
Jigglypuff, that's where yes, but I wouldn't,
Yeah.
not for competitive reasons, for trolling
Okay.
reasons. I love
Okay, yeah.
Jigglypuff. I made
That's fine.
Jigglypuff in Brawl,
okay.
just so I control people in that one.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's
But-
why I picked it for you.
Yeah, I actually have my Jigglypuff hat. I should have worn that today. Maybe next time. Next time I'll wear my Jigglypuff hat, but no, not
Oh my
Jigglypuff.
goodness, Brad. I think of I just think of Smash Brothers, and yeah, you like basically played with everyone. Yoshi was another one of yours, right?
Well, no.
No?
I
Who
was
was
really
Yoshi?
good.
Who
I
played
was-
Yoshi?
Me, I mean, I was really good with Yoshi, but I didn't
Yeah.
with Yoshi. There's only 26 characters at the time, though, so it was really easy to practice with all of them.
Yeah.
Versus Ultimate's 80 plus or whatever it is now.
Oh my goodness.
But,
Oh, the other one I used a lot. Maybe this is one of your mains. Is Sheik. Sheik is good.
no.
No?
didn't. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I like Sheik,
I love
I was gonna say Allie was really into the Zelda characters.
Yeah, Sheik, Zelda, and Link. For sure. Hands down.
Yeah. No, okay. I'll tell you the two. Like, if I wanted to be competitive and really try to win, I was Luigi.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I was really good with Luigi. I was also surprisingly really good with Samus. Samus might
Okay,
be the best.
that was going to be my next guess with Samus.
Yeah, I get people into a wall, do a little combo. I can do down B and just blast them with it, and I can end up with like 40% damage right off the bat. It's awesome. But then you play Final Destination, you can't do that combo, so...
Aww.
Well, you know how
Yeah.
if you're going to be
And I
competitive...
did like
it's
Final Destination,
It's
so...
Final Destination, no items, here we go.
Box only. Yep.
Yeah.
That's how we did it. I had friends who were just so against items, and I was like, okay.
Okay.
And then I learned how to play without the items as well.
And you know what sucks, though, is I like items, okay? I like items.
A lot?
Yeah, I really like items. And I like the Smash Balls, and I like the freaking
He
different
likes-
courses.
He likes the chaos.
I love the chaos. I live for the chaos. Give me a course like Pokey Floats, where the whole course is moving the entire time and people are falling to their deaths. Like, all day. Or the F-Zero course, where if you fall and hit the tracks, it just drags you across the bottom of the screen and kills you.
Oh, I hate that.
Love that.
I hate it.
Because it gives me another element that you have to prepare for. And that's, to me, like, a skilled
Yeah.
player could win on these still. And like, so,
Yep.
like everyone says, oh, you have to do it this way because then it's fair. No. You should be able to overcome all the obstacles in the game that throws at you.
You should be able to play both ways. Items,
Yep.
with items, and without items.
Correct.
And that's what I did.
Exactly.
It's like I said, I had a friend that didn't like the items, so I learned how to play without them.
Yep.
So
And
it went both ways.
And then Brawl came along and messed everything up. Because Meta Knight was way
Aw.
too cheap, and there was a lot of cheesing attacks that you could do. It was extremely imbalanced, and there was no online updates. So I remember I got into your gaming tournament, Allie, right? And was it?
Yeah.
When I was playing against this guy. I'm not giving out names because this is recording and whatnot, and he was Pit and I was Pikachu, and he would just spam one attack and hit me with like 50% damage because I couldn't get out of the stupid thing. And it was Pit's like little spin thing. It just kept me in there the whole time. And I was like, this is so stupid.
And that's the funny thing is I know who you're talking about because
Yeah.
that
Because,
person really liked that character.
Because that person thought we were going to go into sudden death, so he quit playing for the last 3 seconds. And I walked over and slammed him with an electric shock and won with 0 seconds left.
Oh.
Suck it.
Oh.
Nice.
But Brandon's really good at Smash Bros. He's better than me, Allie.
The
Oh.
one I played the most was actually Smash 64.
Oh, yeah. That was great.
Yeah. I mean, that was the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then
I was Captain.
So-
I was Mario, I think, actually, as my main in that one.
Yeah, I was Captain Falcon. Well, and it was Captain Falcon so much to the point that one of my friends reset his game and unlocked all of the characters except for Captain Falcon, so I couldn't play with him anymore.
Oh, ouch. That's
Yep,
so
it was pretty weird.
Oh, he got you.
He got me.
That's how mad he was, huh?
Yep.
No more of this.
Yep, so I had to learn the other characters.
Oh, dang.
Jeez. Well, it sounds like you guys, we just need to all play together one of these days. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll probably get my butt kicked. Finally.
Probably. Brandon's pretty good. It's
That
a
was
lot
a
more-
challenge, Brandon. That was a challenge if you couldn't sense it.
I'm trying to think if I think I could 2v1 you guys.
Oh, there's no way.
But
You're
I'm
not
not
that
sure.
good.
No?
No.
You don't think so?
I played
Alright.
against you.
Probably
You're
not.
that good.
Brad held a Smash Brothers tournament. You know who took first and second out of how many people was it, Brad?
A lot.
I want to say at least 10 people. You know who took first and second, Brandon?
Brad and I don't know who's the other one.
Fail. You
You
failed
did?
me. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Allie's
I
really...
took first.
Brad,
You took first?
I did.
You're better
Oh,
than
wow.
me in those when we were playing, but bear in mind,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't really practicing or playing Smash Bros. Religiously. Like, if this
All
was
right.
Melee days, oh, you would have had a mouthful.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't
Got
know.
pretty, it got pretty violent. I
Uh,
put over 1,000 hours into Melee total.
Here we go. I'm fairly confident that if we turn team attack on, I can beat both of you.
Oh,
Yeah, the gauntlet has been turned
snap!
on.
Oh, snap!
There's no way. Not with Ganondorf.
Looks like looks like I gotta travel there and help you out there, Brad, and we can kick his butt.
I'll main Captain Falcon. You won't have a chance anymore.
Really?
Yeah. There's no
We'll
with
see.
Ganondorf. There's no way.
Good punch.
Oh man.
There's no way. I'll have to start practicing and actually trying too. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'll
Yeah,
record it on
that'll be
YouTube
fun.
and we can watch you try to beat Allie and I. Allie, we gotta start practicing Smash Bros. Oh, Smash Bros. Ultimate. Maybe I'll beat Byleth. You don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't think Brand even has the DLC character.
No, I have the
I
deal.
don't think I have... Okay, sorry. What's the latest one? Oh my goodness.
Like the
It's
latest
Ultimate.
character to come out?
Like the latest version of that freaking
so
game.
Smash Bros.
Brawl,
Ultimate.
and then because there's Brawl, and then Smash 4, and then Ultimate.
Okay.
No, Brandon. There's Smash on the Wii U and Smash on the 3DS.
Those are the same.
They are not the same. I
one.
have both the games. Yeah, okay, yeah, they're kind of the same. I just wanted to be a butt face.
I would honestly not get the games for those.
I don't know, man. The 3DS, playing Smash on the 3DS was pretty dang fun.
Was it?
Yeah, it was pretty dang. I actually pre-ordered it, and because I pre-ordered it, I got the special soundtrack they gave to people.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I still have it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got rid of my 3DS. Oh, I'm a horrible person.
So,
But as far as like Super Smash and all that goes, yeah, it's definitely a game you can just go back to whenever and still have a good time with, for sure.
yep. Ooh,
So
Joker.
it looks like I gotta practice.
Oh yeah,
some
Joker's
more.
really good, Allie. Joker's a dang good fighter in that game.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I
that
want
he's
to
in
main
there.
as Min Min, who's from ARMS, because I love Min Min, but...
They have too many characters, I think.
That's the thing about it, though, is like...
Yeah.
I think that's why Brandon, if he could beat us, it's because I like to play as everybody. I never try to just sit with one character and practice with
That's the
them.
thing, like, if it's just me and, when it's just you picking one character over and over again, then yeah, you're gonna be really good with that character. But I remember when you did your tournament, it was random.
Mm-hmm.
Random characters and random
Yep.
stage.
Correct. You had to overcome
Loved
all the
it.
obstacles.
You had to be just an all-around good player, which
Yep.
I actually really liked, instead of just being like, yeah, I'm really good with this person and that's it.
Oh, and
So I'm
everybody
just gonna
hated
pick him
it.
over and over again.
Everybody hated that, too. I remember everybody...
Oh,
was like,
really?
yeah, people were like, Brad, why can't I just pick my character? I can't play with anybody else. I'm like, whose fault is that you didn't practice with everybody else?
Exactly. Like, it's not my problem.
It's not my problem you can't handle Duck Hunt
I
and
mean-
his frickin' can flip.
I mean, you can have your favorites for sure, but it's also a good idea just to play with the other characters, just to get an idea on what they can do, and
No,
yeah, just being an all-around player, for sure. Right, Brandon?
Yeah, I mean, recently I've been just going random, so I enjoy random as well.
Do you still play Smash Bros?
Yeah, I play probably at least once a month.
Once a month?
Yeah.
Okay. I know, it's tough to find the time. Like, that's the thing, is... It's like, I could dedicate all my time to Smash Bros, or I could go play all these other awesome-looking games, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the downfall of, like, fighters and all these games, like Minecraft and stuff, is... It's awesome to be able to just put all your time into one thing. But at the same time, I take a look at April, man. Road 96 Mile Zero's coming out, Brandon, in just a few days.
Yeah, we gotta play that.
I can't wait.
I have no idea what that is.
Exactly, that's my point. There's so many good indie titles. And that one's coming
Indie,
oh,
okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's an indie title. Coffee Talk Episode 2 is coming out on the same day, basically, as Dead Island 2, which is coming out in April, so...
Is it really?
Finally, 10 years later.
Yeah, 10 years.
The new
I remember
Star
seeing
Wars
that
game is
somewhere.
coming out in April. Then you got
Advance Wars.
Advance
Busy
Wars.
month.
Oh no, Advance Wars comes out on the same day as Dead Island 2. I think that's it. But you know, it's like I can
Wow.
play these games, or play a few of these games, or I can try to get really good at Smash Bros. And that's just ultimately Smash Bros. Just isn't important enough for me to be really good at anymore. My competitive spirit
Right.
has kind of waned over the years. Like Brandon likes
We're
to
getting
make
old.
sure he makes the best moves possible, and all of his games that he plays, I've noticed. Like if we played board games, even in real life, he's like, I just want to make sure I make the best move possible so I can have the best chance at victory. And then there's me. I'm just trying to screw with people. Like that's
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
that's my ultimate goal
I
now. I just want to screw with
I
everybody.
after what you just said there, I definitely have to line up with Brad for sure.
Yeah.
It's a lot more fun just to screw with people.
Well, that's
Yeah, I guess to me the whole point of playing is to figure out how to make the best moves and then make them. So
As they say, best moves. I just want to win. Gotta win everything.
that's exactly it, right? It's like I want to win,
I
but at the
I
same time,
don't
there's nothing
mind
wrong with that.
winning and losing. I just want to refine my decision making process.
That's why we play tennis, Brandon, so I can refine your decision
Uh,
making process.
Oh man.
He's getting
I don't
better.
know if it's my strategy that needs work in tennis. It's more my in shapeness.
It's both.
Yeah, probably.
It's always both, right? I'm in that same
He's just gonna
boat.
be blunt with you. It's both.
I'll be playing with Brandon, and I'll come up and I'll hit a shot that it's in and it's a good shot, and he'll look over and I'm getting all angry at myself. He's probably wondering why. I'm like, Brandon, that wasn't a good shot. Like, just trust me, that's such a bad tennis shot. Yeah. But we're working on it. We're gonna get in really good shape when we get back out there tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll come join you.
I wish. I wish.
That's funny. That's funny right there.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
All
Damn right.
All right, I want to talk about real quick now. Great. We wasted 30 minutes talking about Smash Bros. When we were supposed to be talking about gaming addiction. But
Hey, Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. Is so good. That is the gaming addiction. I want
Mm-hmm.
to talk about what we're playing recently. Just kind of share what we're all into right now. So
Yeah,
Brandon,
we already shared that.
we shared. Did we share that?
At least with my end of things.
Oh, so you're just playing Valheim?
Pretty much.
You don't want to talk about Stardew Valley that we've been playing?
Ah.
Ah.
We can do that.
Yeah, you've been playing Stardew Valley, right? And
I didn't
Yeah.
think I didn't think I would like a farming simulator, but I've really liked Stardew.
And his chickens.
Yep, my chickens. Don't touch my chickens.
I've never seen someone care so much about the dang chickens. Oh my gosh. This guy doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care to build his home. He doesn't
So
care to cook.
quiet,
He doesn't
so
care
cool
to
with
design his
everything.
farm. Yeah, he doesn't do anything but, oh, heaven forbid if he doesn't feed his chickens in a single night, he goes into this huge panic attack.
Yeah, that's why I had to upgrade the coop because now they're auto-fed.
Now he doesn't have to worry about it.
Now he
Now,
doesn't.
now we're not going to get that, my chickens, anymore.
He just screaming it out the top of his head. It's just, oh, that was such a great moment. So,
I wish we had it recorded.
Yeah.
so Al, you're only playing Valheim and Stardew Valley.
Yeah,
And
as
that's
of
it.
right now.
Did you ever
I
finish
will-
Final Fantasy
I'm-
VI?
I was just going to say I'm on and off with Final Fantasy VI.
Oh my gosh. How can you be on and off with that game? It's so good.
Children.
Children.
I was going to play it last night, and I was down here for 10 minutes, and then I had to go back upstairs. So,
Oh man.
to be fair,
Right.
that's what happens sometimes
Yeah.
when you're a parent.
Yeah.
So, it's like, okay, I guess I'm not getting my Final Fantasy VI in tonight.
I
Bye.
feel that. I started playing yesterday that I told you that Sonic the Hedgehog Mystery Murder that just released,
Oh,
right?
how is that?
Oh, yeah.
It was really good for the little bit of time I could get. I even said to you guys, I'm playing this game right now. 15 minutes later, I can't get my boy to go to sleep. Never mind.
Yep.
But what I played was good, and I'm already saying right now, you can't trust Espio. You cannot trust him. He's out to get you.
One of those characters, huh?
I have no idea, honestly. It's just this, you can tell it's free to play. It's just this silly little thing where Sonic role plays as dead, and everyone acts like he's dead, and then it's just really cool because they bring back all of these characters on like a Murder on the Orient Express vibes, you know?
Oh.
And then you just like try to solve the mystery, and you just go around and investigate. It's just this really cool concept. It kind of reminds me of when KFC released their free-to-play game, the I Love You, Colonel Sanders dating simulator, which was
Yeah.
utterly ridiculous. And I played through that whole game, and I actually enjoyed it somewhat. So,
Nice.
Why does that not surprise me?
but yeah, no, the Who Murdered Sonic the Hedgehog is free to play on Steam. I recommend checking it out. I can't like say if it's good or not. I haven't finished it, but from what little I played, I was already starting to get into it because it's just I'm a Sonic fan, right? I play all the Sonic games.
Yes, you are.
I'll go
Gosh.
check
When we were
that.
younger, you were the one that played Sonic most of the
Oh,
time,
yeah,
for sure.
baby. That's another
Yep.
game addiction. Sonic Adventure 2, the Chow Garden.
I gotta get off the ring!
I gotta get every single token, and my Chow's gonna beat the living you-know-what out of this other baby Chow.
Aww.
Oh, that
Memories!
I was
Anyway.
a terrible parent. You guys, you just rock the egg and you just shake it gently, then you set it on the ground. Me throws it into a cliff. Wake up, kid. Let's go. Your training camp starts now.
So shaking it violently over his head. Wait!
Wake up. And then I threw it into a cliff. It was fine.
Yeah.
It landed
I
in the
remember those
water.
days.
It was fine.
Good days. Good, very good days. Very entertaining.
So yeah, so that's what Ali's playing. Brandon, what else are you playing? Because you just finished Fire Emblem Engage, right?
Yep, just finished Fire Emblem Engage. It was excellent. Well, the gameplay was excellent.
I heard you didn't like the story too much.
No, I mean, I just pretended it wasn't there, and then it was a perfectly excellent game.
It's so sad. That makes me not want to play it.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yep. And then, yeah, right now I'm getting through Elden Ring. And you've seen a couple of my videos, at least.
I have. You're getting very close to the end. Are you excited for that fact?
Yeah, that'll be good. I have no idea. Like, I'm assuming I'm supposed to make some choices coming up, and feel like I have no context of any choice that I need to make. So
Correct.
that'll be great.
Correct. If you ever find yourself on top of a volcano, just in case, or top of some giant place with a huge freaking crater, Brandon.
I think I'm getting there. I'm in the snow area, and I think I'm heading up to
Okay, yeah.
volcano.
So this took me a little bit while. I'm just gonna tell you, you need to find the side of grace on the top, and then there's a talk option. You can't progress
Okay.
the story unless you hit that talk option.
Nice.
And it took me a long time to figure that out. I thought I had missed something, and then I realized what happened. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Because it doesn't tell you, no context. I didn't notice it.
Course
If you
not.
don't notice that talk option, you gotta do the talk option.
Alright, good to know. Yeah, I'm getting close. I think I've killed the main dudes.
Nice. Well,
He
well,
would.
Yeah, some of them. You got a few more to go. But
Oh, dang.
yeah, you got a few more.
Oh. There is one more game I have been playing.
Tell
I
me.
lied. Beat Saber.
Beat
Oh, nice.
Saber. Oh
Beat
yeah.
Saber!
That is such a good. That is
I'm,
such a
I'm,
good.
I'm getting pretty good at that.
I bet you
I challenge
are.
both of you.
Brandon's
I
never
can
played
challenge
Beat
Brandon with
Saber.
that one,
I've
right?
played it for like 30 minutes, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can challenge you with that
Oh,
one.
yeah,
Atlee.
I'd
And
probably
no, I'm gonna beat
Oh
you in
yeah,
that one.
I've played it for like 3 hours.
Nice. Yeah. Part of that was here, right?
Yep. Hey, I did
Yep.
pretty well for
That
my
was
first
fun.
time.
Yeah,
playing.
you did pretty good. That was fun.
That was a good one.
Let's do it again. Bring Brandon with you.
So that's
We'll have a party. Party,
Beat
party,
Saber
party.
Smash Bros. Party. That actually sounds amazing.
Yeah, that actually sounds really fun.
Sounds
I guess
amazing.
Brandon better come with you next time you're here,
Yeah.
which is very soon.
Yes. So, are you playing any other games, Brandon, other than Elden Ring?
No,
Stardew.
my plan is to start, Stardew with the chickens, of course.
Bok, bok.
I was gonna start Kaze and the masks, but I haven't done that yet.
Oh, I love.
That's
Kaze
next
and
on my
Wild
list. Yeah,
Yeah, I bought that game for you over a year ago.
I know,
you
and now
haven't played
I finally have some time, so I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah, so I've got a whole. Okay, you ready for the games I'm playing?
Oh
I
man,
was gonna say, here we go.
Here we
Unleash.
go. All right.
Unleash.
I'm proud to say that I am officially halfway through Neptunia Reverse,
nice.
and Neptune might be my favorite girl now.
Really?
I can't decide, man. Noir is great. Neptune's great. Tekken hasn't
Is it
made a
just
return
her?
yet.
Is it her sassiness, or what is?
I have
What
to
is?
admit, Neptune reminds me a lot of myself with the way she talks and acts to
Okay.
Oh,
people.
I was gonna say, is it because she shows more skin? But keep going. You're
I
fine.
don't care about that. Like, that's the thing about this game. The game makes a lot of boob jokes and does a lot of like stupid boob stuff, but it's self-aware
I I
and
had to
it's
throw it out there just for kicks and
oh
giggles.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know you're better than that. But continue.
I mean, if I was, maybe a teenager, I'd be more into that, but at the same time, I just find it absolutely delightful, right? I freaking love this game right now. I like it as much as I like Elden Ring.
Thing.
Like, what the heck? This game actually has a fun story and a plot. It's self-aware. It breaks the fourth wall. It keeps referencing Final Fantasy and Metal Gear. What's not to like about this, right?
Nice.
And then everyone keeps making fun of Vert's gigantic boobs. It's like a 10 out of 10 game for that reason alone. It's just, I don't know. So, but it also kind of horrifies me that I see a lot of myself in Neptune in terms of personality, because then it also makes me realize that maybe I'm just an 18-year-old girl, and that's my personality, and that's not a very good thing.
No, nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. It sounds pretty
I
terrible
say
to
it
me.
just differs.
That's my maturity level. I'm
Depends
an
and
18-year-old
differs.
girl at this point.
We're all children at heart. It's okay.
I actually don't know Neptune's age. I don't know the age of any of these characters now that I think about it.
They're probably in their late teens, if not
Probably.
mid-teens.
Probably.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something. So yeah, it's this fan service game that's actually fun. And it actually has a certain amount of quality. Plus, there's a lot of fishing in this remake. And I love the fishing. Fishing's great. Anytime
I
there's
think you
fishing
just like
involved.
fishing.
I do love fishing.
We never did fishing in Monster Hunter, just so you know.
You
Oh, I
didn't.
forgot there even was.
That's because the fishing in Monster Hunter World sucks. It's not that great.
Oh, we did it that one time. That's right. And I was catching everything, and you were like, "How do you do
I
that?"
couldn't figure it out, and I finally caught one. I was like, okay, this is dumb.
Yeah.
You know what, though? It's still better than the fishing in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
It was pretty bad.
That was really bad. That's the worst fishing minigame I've ever experienced in any game.
Wow.
The fishing in Red Dead Redemption 2 is good. The fishing in Final Fantasy 15 is just fine. The fishing in the Legend of Zelda games is always fun.
Yep.
But no, the fishing in Fire Emblem Three Houses was just dumb. Just dumb. Anyways, so that's the first game I'm playing. I'm getting close. I'm like 50% way through the game now. There's only like 8 chapters. I completed 4 or 5 of them, right? So I'm hoping to have that one done by mid-April, because that's the one I'm focusing primarily on. But I'm also halfway done with Bayonetta Origins, which if you've never played a Bayonetta game, Bayonetta Origins is nothing like the other Bayonetta games.
I was just gonna ask if those were any good.
They're awesome. Bayonetta 1 and 2 were fantastic. I never got around to playing 3 yet, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because now I'm playing Bayonetta Origins, which is her story. And let me just tell you right now, you can argue that Bayonetta games are kind of this fan service game too, because she's like this sexy witch, Umbral witch, and she struts her stuff, but she also backs it up and packs a punch. But it's like high octane combat. The first 2 games are. Well, I guess the 3 games are. But Bayonetta Origins plays more like, I would say, a Legend of Zelda game. And it is not high octane combat, but there's still good combat and really fun puzzles to solve, and a very interesting art style to boot, with a really cool story so far that I've been really enjoying, and I've been very pleasantly surprised at how fun this game is, because it is nothing like the other Bayonetta games, but it is still Bayonetta. It's cool.
Okay, so is it worth it to go back and play the first 2 then, before this one you're playing now?
No, because this is technically the origin story of Bayonetta.
Okay.
Yeah. So, they don't even call her Bayonetta in this game.
Oh.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Exactly. And she plays
Well,
nothing.
start.
Her entire personality is nothing like the actual traditional Bayonetta games. So it's kind of cool, because it's like, what's going to be the point where she starts to... will I get to see that point at the end of this game? To see her become Bayonetta, so to speak? You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to play the original Bayonetta games at all. And I actually, if you don't want to see, if you're not into like Devil May Cry games where it's just fast-paced, time reaction type of combat, this might be a better take because it's, like I said, it plays like a Legend of Zelda game in a lot of ways. You even actually find like heart containers, and if you find 5 pieces, you get an extra heart. So like it even has a lot of those things. Like if you open a chest, it plays music like it would in Legend of Zelda.
Sounds like my kind of game.
Yeah, and it's like I said, that's what I said. I was like, this game is surprisingly great. It's actually probably one of my favorite games I played in 2023 so far.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll put it on my list.
Yeah. $60. So far, it's worth the $60 asking price. I think that's the thing that really surprised me is because, like I said, the art style, it doesn't look like it's the most polished AAA product that you'd expect, but the gameplay itself is just so far awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, so I'm hoping to finish that in April, and then like I was just telling Brandon, I'm about to jump into Road 96 Mile Zero, where we get to find out more about our girl Zoe. Brandon, very excited about that.
Yep.
Brandon and I last year, Allie, played Road 96 together. We played through the entire game.
I was gonna say that doesn't even seem familiar.
No,
Yeah.
it's like this almost like procedurally generated narrative adventure. Because every single play that you're gonna do is gonna be randomized almost a little bit.
Oh,
The
really?
main thing I remember
That sounds
about
kinda
her
fun.
is she crushed me at Connect 4. So she must be like super smart.
And yeah, so it's just this really fun little game. Allie, if you come up, we'll play that one too.
Okay.
Because every playthrough.
Make a list of all the things we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, it's all video games.
I'll be sure I'm there for at least a week.
So yeah, this is like a prequel, is what, from my understanding. So you get more of like her story and some other kid story that we don't know about. And I'm really hoping that you can kill more kids. It's always a pleasure to kill more kids. Not Brandon. Brandon was like, I can't let them all die.
Wow.
I had to think through. Yeah, right. Brandon, did you? I don't
Who
think you
says
let
that?
anybody die. You might have let like
I
one
feel like
person
someone died while I was still learning how to play.
Yeah, maybe, but you did pretty well.
Don't
in
let the
keeping those
people
kids
die.
alive.
Yeah, I tried not to let people die.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I think it would depend on my mood, to be fair. Most of the time I'm the good person, but once in a while I'm just like, make him burn.
Well, I think there was one part where I like could go back and save someone, and I'm like, no, I'd rather live. So, see ya.
Bye. See you in the next life.
Yep.
So I'm playing those two games, right? Bayonetta Origins and what was the other one? Neptunia. Neptunia Reverse. I'm also playing on the Xbox a game called Riddled Corpses. It's a top-down shooter and it's hard as balls. Not that balls are
Sounds
hard,
interesting.
but it is a very tough but very fun game. You just shoot a lot of people. There's like waves of enemies swarming you. You gotta try to hold out as the levels slowly progress. Think of like Sky Shark, if you ever remember that game out on the NES.
I'd say that sounds very familiar.
Yeah. So it's not quite that type of game, but it's very similar and very fun, very challenging. Really enjoying that one. And then I am also playing Stardew
Busy
Valley.
man.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I'm not playing at least 4 to 5 games at once, I'm not doing something right. It used to be 7 to 10 games, but I had to cut back.
He's like, I'm not living my life.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then I'm also playing Stardew Valley. And then I'm also replaying right now Coffee Talk. Because Coffee Talk is amazing, and I love that game. And Coffee Talk Episode 2, like I said, is coming out towards the end of April. So
All the
Nice.
April games. So many.
there are a ton of awesome-looking games coming out in April.
You are a busy man. I
The-
give you props.
Well, the good news is, though, is that like a lot of these games, like the only reason why I haven't finished Neptunia yet is because I really wanted to finish Elden Ring first. So now I can just focus
That's
on
fair.
Neptunia. Then once I finish Neptunia and Bayonetta, I can focus on Dead Island 2. I got a whole plan out here. 7 days to play Dead Island 2, and then in May, we all know what comes out in May, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Zelda.
Zelda.
That's where I light up and get happy.
Right. Oh my gosh. Okay,
Oh my gosh.
that's it. That's official. This is the last thing we're going to talk about. All right, I want to know what your wish list is. Like, what are your hopes for Tears of the Kingdom? What do you want from them? What do you
I
want to
actually
see?
haven't looked into it too much.
Good for you.
Honestly, I try to avoid those things because I don't want to. It's like spoiling it in a way, but I'm kind of honestly, I was fine with everything in Breath of the Wild except with the weapons, just
The weapon
Right.
how
durability.
fast you would go
Yeah.
through them. It pissed me off so much.
So
Like
you,
there's times where there was a few times I was fighting and then it'd be like, well, I didn't have very many weapons on me to begin with, so I guess I'll go pick up a stick.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
it was just annoying. I wish the durability was higher, or like just have certain set weapons for the whole game. That'd be nice.
yeah.
I was fine with everything else. I didn't mind climbing up the mountains and having to worry about my stamina at all. I thought that was actually really fun. I found enjoyment in that.
Oh, everybody
I
loved
know
climbing.
I know some people didn't like it because they're like, I ran out of stamina. Well, it's like, well, duh, you would.
It's a mountain. You're
You're
supposed to.
climbing a mountain. Like,
Raining.
think about it. Yeah. Oh, it's slippery because it's raining. Weird. Who would have thought?
Okay, you see, for me,
Anyway.
I actually loved the weapon durability, the weapons being
Ah,
fast,
I
having to
hated it.
think on the fly, and because if they didn't break though, I wouldn't have discovered my love of spears. I mained spears in that game because I was like, I love this weapon. Enough reach,
You
good
know,
little poke.
it wasn't bad. I just wish it lasted longer. I felt like some of those weapons you hit with them twice and they broke, and you were just like,
So you didn't see their recent gameplay trailer then?
I have not. Like I said,
I
I try
did.
to avoid things.
Did you see it, Brandon?
Yeah, I did see
Well,
it.
I'm not gonna like spoil anything for you because I'm assuming you're not gonna watch the 10-minute gameplay trailer.
Nope.
But let's just say
I thought
they
about it.
may or may not have addressed the weapon durability.
Uh,
They might have, but I can't confirm it. But they have a really cool idea behind what they're going for,
yeah.
and it could possibly
And
help alleviate some of that issue
I
that you're
I
having.
know they've made some changes, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they've actually done.
Yeah.
And like I said, I kind of want it to be a surprise because I feel like it's more fun that way. So we'll see when the time comes and I can actually start playing and be like, "Oh, this is interesting," you know.
Right.
So
What about you, Brandon?
I'm just hoping for good puzzles, mostly.
That's
they weren't challenging enough for him.
Oh, no,
Knowing
the
Brandon.
last one's puzzles were good. I liked them.
There was a few shrines I got stuck on,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you have that aha moment. I remember one that was like this
those are
electric
great.
field, and I kept dropping like 7 weapons to create the electric
Yeah.
field just to like open the thing. I was like, oh my gosh, this worked. Heck yeah, I'm a
Yep.
genius.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's some good ones, and the abilities seem like they would be fun for puzzles, so hopefully it's good.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I can't. Oh, yeah, we can't talk about those exactly. It's
Yep,
going to be spoiled.
yep.
Good for you.
I'm sorry.
I watched the gameplay trailer because I really was I wanted to know just a little bit more information. And what I saw there, they don't give you a lot, Ali. It's not like it's going to be like change everything. They don't tell you anything about the story, for example, in it. It's strictly like just some little gameplay features that come with the game. But it was
Yeah.
enough to convince me that, yes, this is the game I need to play, and I am not going to watch anything else. Now, I'm done. That was enough. Because they have
I'm
some cool
excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Regardless.
I want for this game to actually have good boss fights.
Mm.
Like if I go back and I look at Breath of the Wild, personally for me, how much did I enjoy it on a scale from 1 to 10? It's a 9. That's because I thought the boss fights were bad, underwhelming, including the final boss fight. It was a very easy, not very exciting conclusion, and it was just like, wow, that's what you gave me after 100 hours. Still better than what I got when I finished Elden Ring, but shots
Well,
fired.
did you guys go and get all like the flashbacks or memories or whatever they were called?
Yep, I sure
Yep.
did.
Good.
I did.
Good for you. That's the way to do it before you go and fight the final boss.
Yep, get all the flashbacks. And next time, on a second playthrough, I didn't do the Divine Beast, so I could have more of a challenge, and it was still unbelievably
Okay.
easy.
Yeah, I did actually read that today, or was it yesterday, how you can just completely skip them. They're not memorable at all, like all the characters for all of them. And I was just like, oh, huh, I didn't know you can actually just skip them.
Yep, you can.
But I also didn't even really think about it either. I just figured it was just part of the main story, so I was like, I gotta go get him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing,
So
like, in Breath of the Wild, as awesome as the game was, that there were only 6 boss fights.
Dang.
need more.
Well, 5 of them were the same person, basically, just in a different Divine Beast. They weren't that, like, original.
Yeah.
And then the only other one was that Yaga, that guy who's the leader of the clan that you have to fight in the desert.
I remember that one.
He was a good boss fight. He was more memorable.
And that's probably why I remember him.
Exactly, but all the other guys...
I was gonna bring him up. Just randomly, too, so that's kind of funny.
Yeah, so I'm hoping for some more boss fights, and I'm hoping for some more challenging boss fights. If you went to the desert at the very beginning, that boss that's in that shrine, he's a little bit more challenging because he packs a punch, but if you go like to the water one or to any of the other ones, it's not that bad, and it's just... They just need to
Well,
make
in
it...
older games, the boss fights were also kind of puzzles. Like, you had to figure out
Right.
how
You had to figure out the
everything worked.
puzzles
Yeah.
before.
The weak spots.
actually
And
fought 'em.
admittedly, you know, they were sometimes
A
very
little
easy.
bit of that. And there's a little bit of that in Breath of the Wild, but not that much.
Yeah. And look, I don't even care if the boss fight's easy, to be honest. I just want it to be memorable. Breath
Yeah.
of the Wild does not have memorable boss fights. The final
Well,
fight
it's
against
just like-
Ganon in that game is not memorable at all.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember about it is how embarrassingly easy it was. Like, for example, when you fought Majora in Majora's Mask or Ganon in Ocarina of Time, you'll never forget those fights. They were
Damn,
so
Moon was creepy.
It was so freaking cool, right? And like even if like when you finish the fight in like Ocarina of Time and you have to make that great escape at the end, it's like that's what I'm talking about. Whereas
Yeah, anxiety through the roof. It's fine.
Yeah, whereas in freaking Breath of the Wild, you're just riding a horse and the dude's not even attacking you. Like what the heck is this?
I did wonder about that. I was like, he turned into this massive dude. Why aren't you trying to come after me?
He's just... Oh, here's the other thing. Is like he's walking towards, you know, he's going to destroy if he gets there. It's like, he never gets there. He's just walking around aimlessly.
Yeah, he's very slow, too.
I seriously think I just spent 20 minutes just following him, waiting for him to do something, and he does nothing.
That's lame.
Yeah. So that whole
I was too focused on actually trying to stop him, so I didn't even notice.
Yeah, well, and then even worse, you know, you go through all these divine beasts, you fight them all, and your reward is to have the final boss fight is even easier?
Yeah.
Like, why is that easy? Like, that's not a reward. Don't give me that as the reward for my efforts. Like, who's gonna struggle in this final boss fight? The 7-year-old kid that's playing it, that's who.
Let's say the youngins that want to play too.
So yeah, I want better boss fights, man. I would really like some memorable ones. Like Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword had some dang awesome boss fights, man.
Yeah.
Like, I just remember in Twilight Princess, you mount the freaking dragon and you're literally stabbing it on its back. That is so freaking cool. And then
I really like Twilight Princess.
And then you use the freaking spin dial thing, whatever it was, and you're trying to like surf your way to get to the boss fight while dodging all the things. Like, that's such a freaking cool boss fight. Or in Skyward Sword, I don't know if you guys ever played Skyward Sword. Probably not, but maybe.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you remember the guy with the 4 arms and the swords? And then you literally chop off his arms and then use his arms to chop him down?
Yep, pretty
Are you
good.
serious?
Yes. It is freaking awesome.
my
It's not the
gosh.
hardest boss fight, but it's so gosh dang memorable. Or Girahim and his creepy tongue licking stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty creepy.
Yeah, like it was so
The one
cool.
that I remember the most from Skyward Sword is like the pirate guy that you've got to push off the ledge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like even
Yeah.
Wind Waker, which I don't. Did you guys play Wind Waker?
Yeah, I played it.
Ah,
I watched you play it,
Brandon, you're my
Brad.
boy, man. I like this guy. No wonder why he mains as Ganondorf in Smash Bros. But in Wind Waker, like, I'm not going to spoil the final conclusion, but the way that game concludes when you fight the final boss, do you remember?
Vaguely. I'd
Vaguely.
have to look it up to remember.
Okay. Or okay, well then how about the first time you fight the volcanic Goma who's in the middle of Dragon
I
Roost?
don't remember. Sorry, I've failed you.
It's been a long time, so
Yeah.
probably for you. Because that did you play it on the Wii U?
Yeah.
Oh, you should remember this. Come on, because
I should remember.
you literally have to swing on a dragon's tail to bring a boulder down to crush Goma's skull so you can actually damage him.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
It's so friggin' cool. Like, just that concept is like, now that's how you do a boss fight. And in Breath of the Wild, what do? You just poke them and dodge accordingly.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, Breath of the Wild was great. Though I still love that game, don't get me wrong. Tears of the Kingdom, I'm not going to say anything, Allie, but it looks like it's going to be bigger and better than ever so far.
Yay!
Yay! But
I'm excited. Time will tell, and then we'll talk about that.
Yep. Matt Mercer Ganondorf, hopefully. That'll be fun.
Sorry, guys. Whenever I hear Ganondorf, I think Ganondorf.
Ganondorf. That's a great chair.
We all know where that's from.
All right. Okay. I think that concludes this wonderful test run of this podcast with no title. So yeah, thanks guys for coming on and chatting with me so we can chat about Smash Bros. We're not chatting about Smash Bros. Next time though, okay?
That was a trap and a half.
That was a trap and a half. Well,
We'll,
next time I think
we'll leave it until we face off.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Going down!
that's okay. Next time we're going to talk about some Final Fantasy stuff, so that's going to be a trap and a half too.
Sorry.
So.
Yeah, that will be.
No.
It'll be fun.
All right. Well, thank
Peace
you.
out.
Thank you both of you for coming on and chatting with me. And hopefully this editing works out and everything turns out. I appreciate it. I am proudly overrated. I like a trout. Praise be to Yevon. Final Fantasy. And I'll catch you on the next one.